tonight, a fun one on tap for us. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the LA Chargers. This makes it up to the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. This is ahead for about 5. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. They send a tight end in motion. On the counter, it's Hampton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Herbert on 1st down. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, 1st sack on the board on the 1st drive as a defense. And now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Play action now for Herbert. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. Dancing past him. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. He's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy on the play action. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Here's the 1st carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st and 10 from the 43. Off the play fake, Purdy. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's McCaffrey. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Corliss Waitman brought on to punt this away. Ooh, snaps a little off, but he adjusts and sends it away. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a 1st down. They'll run here, following the penalty. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He dodged the tackle. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to SoFi right after this. Time to get the 2nd quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. McCaffrey hits the end zone for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. The Chargers get their offense set for their 2nd drive. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. McConkey's got it on the sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A pickup of 17. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Stopped that time by someone who collects tackles and all-pro nods every season, Fred Warner.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Finds his fullback. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing on first is Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, we'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Herbert gonna tuck and run. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Syracuse. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. More than 25 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Les McConkey with a touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. Finds his man, it's Ricky Pearsall. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Pass out quickly here to Kirk. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. A 28-yard pickup there. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
That's complete, Mike Evans. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
2nd down now, From the gun is Purdy. Cut near the goal line. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
It's a gain of 6.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third and a lone yard coming up. On third and short, McCaffrey. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So fourth down's going to bring out Eddie Pinheiro and the 49ers field goal unit for the first time.
A 26-yard
A very short kick here from the right hash. Pinheiro's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We ready more Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk about.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Out comes the Charger offense late in this first half. Still have access to a pair of timeouts, a little time left as well, so points very much in play here. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. On a quick slant, it's Johnston. And he has it right near midfield here, about a yard short. LA uses a timeout here, it's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Catch is made, that's Trey Harris. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Running money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich of these down.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. They're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Cameron Dicker.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Isaac Garindo to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. We'll see the San Francisco offense first this half as they're headed out now. And it has been all about these defenses. defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
That was a whole lot of hoofing it all the way across the field before the two tight end and QB could find a window in that zone to get him the ball. He had to earn that catch in every single yard that came with it.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now it's Purdy. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now is training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Purdy to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Kittle makes the catch. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Going run again with McCaffrey. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. McCaffrey will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Purdy to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and goal, Purdy. Brought in. Fighting forward for about 7. Nearly got that first. Now we're going to see if they try for it on 4th down.
An 8-yard pickup, but it's 4th down.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late. They're going to try and throw for it. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 9-point advantage. George Kittle, the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal. Finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
First and 10, Herbert. Complete out to the right side. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Herbert throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Desperation time here. Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. It's Herbert once more. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Herbert to throw once more. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. Herbert on 1st down. This one's complete. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now. Now Herbert again. He'll try and run this. Oh, he lost the football. Picked up by the 49ers.
Herbert on the keeper.
1st call here coming from the shotgun.
Recovered by San Francisco.
Zone read to give to McCaffrey. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Purdy gonna look to run. We'll call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. They're out now, ready to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. And hey, we see out under the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Brought in by Gadsden. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give them 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's first and 10. Herbert from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't get it to Aronde Gadsden the second. So that brings up second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, if you couldn't do it.
So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Throwing now. Into the hands of Gadsden. And the stop comes in the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else.